What? He dropped the TV on himself. Broke it. Yeah, he's fine. It was a little ass TV. We'll go now. Because he kept pulling a damn cord. Go, should you go lay down? What?
You ain't gonna show me where this fucking button is, because even with this shit off, it's still bright as fuck.
Yeah, gotta bring his blankets up anyway, so might as well.
Huh?
Gotta bring his blankets up anyway, so I might as well.
Nice. Let's come and get you. Let's go and get you. Yeah. Johnson. There.
Yeah. Oh, fucking listen. It don't matter about to check the box. How to get all the chests in Wonderland Kingdom Hearts.
Get all the chests in Wonderland. You need to explore thoroughly. Use wall walking and return after getting abilities like high jump. Key chests are in the Lotus Forest, the Key Party Garden, and 3 secret chests in the Ruby Pool.
Hey cool people, welcome to the third episode of collecting every item, Trinity, Dalmatian, and chest in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. This is Wonderland. Not that one. Or that one. That's it. That's the one. Let's get it started. After you've already talked to the Queen, and you're going to try and help Alice, you're going to go into the Lotus Forest, and you'll find our first item, the Blue Trinity, here. Then, you can grab the first bit of evidence to prove Alice is innocent, the footprints. And then, we're going to give a potion to this flower. A whole lot of things to do right off the bat. We can also give an ether to this red flower. And then, we're going to give another ether to this flower way over here. We get camping sets from both of those flowers. Now, we're going to head up and grab the second piece of evidence. And then we're going to try to take this little... We can get to that... We can get up to that chest a little earlier than intended if we make this jump just right. Yeah, jeez. Oh, hang on, I got this. I can do this. Jesus Christ. No. For real. And... No, okay. We can get this chest early. And then... we're gonna make our way... Make this jump. Grab the first bit of evidence. You're gonna go into the Lotus Forest, and you'll find our first item, the Blue Trinity.
This should help. Come on! This should help. Here!
here a potion with this red. And then we're gonna try to take this little. We can get to that. Dang it. We can get up to that chest a little earlier than intended if we make this jump just right. Yeah, jeez. Okay, hang on. I got this. I can do this. Jeez. Our way across these mushrooms up to this lily pad and over to that blue chest for these Dalmatians. Now we're going to go through this tree and into the bazaar room for the third piece of evidence, which is on this fireplace situation. And there's a secret chest we can get if we go back into the rabbit hole. If we go back to the rabbit hole and we fight all the enemies that are already in here. Now when you hear that beep-dee-dee-dee, that's the chest. There we go, camping set. So we're gonna come back here and use a potion on this yellow flower to make us grow big so we can jump onto this log. Now head back up here once you're small again and run all the way over to this part of the bazaar room. I can't talk today. I'm stumbling over words and stuff. Alright, shove off Donald. Move, bitch, get out the way. And jump over to the fourth piece of evidence. Claw marks. Cool. And now, move, bitch, get out the way. Small again. And run all the way over to this part of the bazaar room. I can't talk today. I'm stumbling over words and stuff. Alright, shove off Donald. Move, bitch, get out the way. And jump over to the fourth piece of evidence. Claw marks. Cool. And now, the Cheshire Cat will give us our first blizzard spell. Now, after we beat the card tower / prove Alice is innocent type situation, we'll come back to the Lotus Forest and give this yellow flower another potion. So now that we can push this bad boy back in, which will cause these lily pads to raise, and then we can knock this old acorn off and eat it to grow small again, because that's definitely how that works. Now we're gonna head over back to those head on back to the lily pads for the next Blue Trinity. You may run into Heartless, so just come on. let's be aware of that. High potion this flower first if you want. Or a mega potion. And then we're gonna get the Blue Trinity right here. Now the other thing we're gonna do after we give the potion to give the thing to the flower, we're gonna just after you get the Trinity and do the flower, go through the wall, back to the Queen's Castle where we get this chest of puppets. So now we're gonna head back across this upper lily pad into the Bazaar room again, where you'll defeat the enemies and then push triangle to turn this faucet. It'll fill up this sort of yellow jug thing, and you're going to jump inside of it, which will bring you back to the Queen's Castle and back on top of her hedges, where you can grab this chest. Now head back to that same room with the jug, jump onto this, to the top of the, jump onto the, okay, I can't talk, jump onto the chimney and go down into the fireplace. Make sure you knock the bear down at some point. But then after you defeat all the enemies in here, we're going to light these flames. These torches. And the second torch will give us a chest with a defense up in it. And then we can go into the painting that was revealed, which will bring us to the White Trinity room. Remember this for later, kids. You can give an elixir to this left flower, if you have one on you. If not, you can come back. And then a potion to the right flower. And yeah, that's all we can do in here for now.
This should help.
So now we're gonna make our way to the Tea Party Garden where the rock used to be sitting. And I'm gonna put up a little thing of all the tables, just to save some time. I'm gonna put up a little, a picture of all the chairs and what they drop. So then you're going to head up to the upside down room of the bizarre room, the ceiling, and light these 2 torches. And after you do that, you're going to open this woman's castle gate, which will put you back on top of her hedges, so you can get the 3rd chest in her castle. Now head back into the normal bizarre room, and you can examine this flower for these 3 items. And then we can make our way back up to the top of the table and grow big again. So one of the neat things is you can go back to the rabbit hole 3 times. The first time is before you turn in the evidence. The second time is after you turn in the evidence. And then the 3rd and final time we can go back is after we save Kyrie at the end of the fucking game. So, yeah, beat the enemies here, you'll get another chest. Which is, pretty cool. Now, while we're big, if you knock the bear down from that one room, we can get this mithril shard. Then we can push the bear to the chair on the right and open up the clock that has appeared on the wall. Then we can grow small again, and you can do this later if you want to.
Don't give up! Come Thunder! Thunder!
Or you can do it now. We're going to go through the little hole that the clock has revealed. It'll put us back in the Tea Party Garden. You can open the chest in here for dark matter, but again, if you don't want to do this now, you can always come back. So after you defeat Shrinkmaster, it will drop for us Ifrit's Horn. Okay, cool. No doubt. We will also get a Nabba gummy piece from the next cutscene. That just flies right out of this man's mouth. Why is this in this man's mouth? I don't understand. Moving on. So we can come back after the Olympus Coliseum because we have the Thunder spell now. And yeah, there it is. And with the Thunder spell. Come on, man. Oh, gee. There we go. That's the stuff. Alright. I'm not gonna magic, am I? Wait. Oh, just enough. Alright. You can thunder these plant things for secret treasure chests. Air quotes, secret. I'm sure a lot of people know about them. Now that we're back in the Electrinity room, this is where the second one is to cast Thunder on. And that's it for after the Coliseum. So we come back in, because now we can create Trinities, and we can this first one in the rabbit's hole. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this rabbit.
Ah, man.
Thunder!
then we can get this other green trinity that is in the fireplace. You might have to meet some enemies to get it, but yeah. This time around. So when we come back, Neverland, after we beat Neverland, we come back here. We'll have Glide. Glide is useful because there are some hidden, very high chests. No.
Whoop.